Jura Technologies. From bean to gourmet pleasure. The ultimate cup of coffee from fresh beans, freshly ground at the touch of a button, freshly extracted, all in less than 60 seconds, exactly according to your personal taste. The secret of perfect coffee. The different components work in perfect harmony, controlled by an intelligent electronic system. This is how it works. The high-performance conical grinder. The coffee beans are freshly ground each time to guarantee maximum flavor. You can prepare the coffee specialty of your choice simply by pressing the appropriate button. First, the grinder gets to work. The desired quantity of coffee beans is freshly ground. You can adjust the grinder setting to select the fineness of the coffee powder you want. This affects the flow-through time of the water, the so-called extraction time. The finer the powder, the more intensive the flavor. For dark roasted beans, Jura generally recommends a coarser grind. The coffee powder falls into the variable brewing unit. This unit holds between 5 and 16 grams of coffee powder. The Jura brewing unit does automatically what a practiced barista can do after years of experience. The electronic system precisely adapts the pressure in the brewing unit to the selected volume of powder. The Claris Plus filter cartridge. Coffee contains 98% of water. This means that fresh cold water is essential to achieving perfect coffee results. Heating the water causes calcium to be deposited. Unless the water is filtered, this will result in calcification of the machine. Jura offers an intelligent solution, the Claris Plus filter cartridge. This protects the machine against calcium deposits and extends its lifetime. The machine does not need to be descaled, and you are guaranteed consistently high water quality and therefore coffee quality. The Claris Plus filter cartridge is based on the flow-up principle. During the coffee making process, the water is drawn in and rises upwards through the filter. As a result, you always have exactly the right quantity of freshly filtered water required for your coffee. You never end up with stagnant, previously filtered water where bacteria can breed. The Claris Plus filter cartridge contains 100% natural ingredients. The granulates in the filter are whirled into motion by the flowing water. They filter the water by means of ion exchange. The minerals and fluorides that are important for health are retained. Active carbon removes substances that impair flavor and aroma, such as chlorine, to achieve maximum water quality. The filter cartridge is placed directly in the water tank without requiring any additional space or accessories. Activate the filter in the programming menu. Intelligent Pre-Brew Aroma System, IPBAS. IPBAS is a pre-brew process that develops the maximum flavor from any blend or roast of coffee. The water is prepared for the pre-brew process. The volume of water is precisely adapted to the volume of powder. During pre-brewing, the high-performance pump forces the water through the thermoblock where it is freshly heated. The thermoblock is the heating element in a Jura fully automatic coffee machine. The machine freshly heats up only the actual quantity of water needed to make the coffee. The heated water is then pumped into the brewing unit. In the brewing unit, the coffee powder is soaked and then swells, releasing the flavor even before extraction begins. The secret of perfect pre-brewing is to wet the coffee powder evenly. The intelligent electronic control system detects all the individually programmed settings and automatically adjusts the amount of pre-brewing water accordingly. The preset volume of water now flows through the coffee powder. The optimum pressure forces the water to flow past each coffee granule. The essential constituents are released to develop the optimum flavor. The freshly brewed coffee is dispensed into the cup with high extraction pressure and adjusts the right brewing temperature. The coffee has a perfect crema and a balanced flavor. Your palate determines which is the best blend and roast for you. After brewing, the brewing unit presses the residual water out of the coffee powder. This water flows into the drip tray. The brewing unit then slides up, and the now virtually dry coffee grounds are emptied into the coffee grounds container. Using more coffee powder results in a more intensive coffee taste. The typical espresso flavor is retained, even in coffee specialities with milk. The cappuccino frother. Coffee specialities such as cappuccino, latte macchiato and so on are prepared with milk or milk foam. The cappuccino frothers from Jura allow you to create these specialities in the twinkling of an eye. Preparing milk foam. The milk container must be connected. First, the selection lever is turned to the milk foam position. The thermoblock heats up to approximately 140 degrees. The water is turned into steam. The steam creates negative pressure inside the cappuccino frother. The milk is drawn out of the container. The milk is heated up by the steam. A flow of air into the system makes the milk froth up. Fine, compact milk foam flows into the cup. Hot milk position. In this position, no more air is delivered to the cappuccino frother. The milk is heated up, but not frothed. The hot milk is dispensed from the cappuccino frother into the waiting cup. Steam position. In this position, the milk opening is closed. No milk is drawn in. Only steam is dispensed from the cappuccino frother. To achieve the perfect cup of coffee, you not only need to be able to adjust the grinder setting, volume of powder, volume of water and temperature, but the brewing conditions also have to be just right. When Jura launched the first Impressa in 1994, it set a milestone. The variable brewing unit can process between 5 and 16 grams of coffee powder. There is also the pre-brew process, first used in professional kitchens and perfected by Jura, known as IPBAS, Intelligent Pre-Brew Aroma System. Thanks to the various cappuccino frothers from Jura, you and your guests can enjoy delicious milk specialities such as cappuccino or latte macchiato in the twinkling